Hey, welcome back to the Red Cruiser Boy Chesco. I am here with Isaiah. I am here with Bruno. And we got a lot to talk about. A lot of stuff going on.
Like Houston losing.
Alright, y'all want to talk about that? I guess we can.
It just happened.
I guess we can. I guess we can.
Homeboy fucked it up.
I don't feel the need to, but it's like...
They choked.
Sucks, man. It's like, at least shoot it.
He should have, like, behind the back. Like, just
He couldn't touch the ball.
That's what I'm, like, mad at the coach. And he drew up a play. I'm like, that's the play you drew up?
yeah.
It's like trash.
At least get him a screen or something.
Yeah, he's the one that turned it over, like, the play before, too.
And then Florida's trash. I was born in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
But ever since I left there, it hasn't felt the same.
So
What
technically you
part,
should
Miami?
be happy.
I'm sorry?
Technically you should be happy.
Nah, because it's University of Florida. They're like in Tallahassee or something like that.
Yeah. The Gators. You're in Miami?
I'm from Miami.
Yeah.
I'm from Miami.
With all the Cubans and...
Yeah. I lived my entire life in Miami, and my entire life until I was 2 months old. Then I came over here.
Okay.
It wasn't that long of a life, but it was
2 months old.
eventful. So
Astros might score if they can get a base hit.
I doubt it. He hasn't hit air in years. But okay, now that we got the boring news out of the way, the Denver Nuggets have decided to
Fire their coach.
fire their coach like 48 hours before the playoffs starts. What the hell's going on?
Stupid. He must have done something. And they're just getting ahead of it.
No, but they fired both him and the GM.
Maybe
Yeah,
they
that's
did
crazy,
something.
Dude. That's stupid.
It's like, it's stupid. It's like, cause apparently they lost 3 in a row. I'm like, okay,
We're still in the playoffs.
we're still in playoffs. You still got Jokic. As long as you have Jokic, you have a chance.
Yeah.
But now you're gonna fire the head coach, and not only is he the head coach, he's like the most winningest coach in Denver's history.
Who would they have played?
Yeah, you still don't know because the West is so close.
There's 5 games left?
Around there, 4 or
Yeah.
5. Like, it's basically only the top 2 that are locked, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Everything else is still open. Because I think even the Clippers could get to number 3. Like, it's crazy. But they say if the Lakers win 2 games, they probably lock number 3. So,
2 games.
2 out of 5?
yeah. So, it's like... So, like, you can say 1, 2, and 3 are locked. Almost. But the rest? It's, like, all open. And when is Luka's return game? I thought it was today. Or is it Thursday? Probably Thursday.
I'm not sure.
Like, Luka's gonna shoot like 102 times. I'm telling you right now. He's going for like 60.
Uh-oh, bases loaded.
Hey, do y'all have video games?
I don't have a console.
Hey, lower it a little bit because you can't.
Oh,
It can't see your face. Make sure you can see your face. There you go. Any console?
I don't have anything.
Oh, you don't have-
tomorrow. Wait, yes, tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Lakers and Mavericks.
What time do they play?
6:30.
6:30.
Yeah.
Oh damn! Nobody's gonna watch that game. Like we don't have jobs or something. Whenever you wanna feel like your self-esteem up, you don't go in like make yourself a player in like 2K and then go score 60 points on everybody and put it
No.
like on easy mode.
Like, if you're a player like in the NBA?
Do you do it?
Yeah.
Nah.
No.
I play a game. I get so into the game. I play it. I don't stop playing until I get good at it.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, I only play like one day. And
Nah.
Nah, if I play a video game, I'm playing it all the time.
Yeah.
no,
You know, like. Oh.
yeah. Keep talking. I'm not gonna answer this. Talk about your video game experience.
When GTA 5 came out, I didn't come out of my room for like a week.
Yeah,
Just to finish the story.
I remember when GTA 5 came out.
Yeah, I was like in 4th grade, 5th grade. I didn't come out of my room for a week.
I remember I went to like when Black Ops 2 came out. I didn't go to school that day.
Oh shit, yeah. The last Black Ops I really played was 3, but I heard the new one's kind of good. But
I just really like the zombies.
yeah,
They need to make a whole.
there's so much you could do on Black Ops though.
Yeah, they need to make a whole Call of Duty zombies game. Bring back transit and just go on the bus to different maps.
Did you finish GTA 5?
Yeah,
Really?
I finished it like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not hard. It's just fucking time consuming.
Cause yeah, I had it on the PS3, and then like 2 or 3 years later, I think the PS4 came out, and I finished it on the PS4.
Nah, I've never finished. But like, to me, it's hard.
You know, what game I like Red Dead Redemption.
Hey, but isn't GTA 5 the one that has like 3 different characters and 3 different stories?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all connected.
Really? They connect at the end?
Yeah,
I think
throughout
they
the whole
connect through
story.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay, let me see. I remember.
It's really not hard. It's just time consuming.
Yeah.
Incredibly.
Yeah.
Okay, they have the black guy.
Yep.
Oh, the black guy and the like Italian guy.
The rich guy. Yeah.
Well, the 2 other guys are brothers or something. They were like
Yeah.
No, they used to do hits together. They used to do.
Okay.
really close friends.
That's what I got to. Yeah, they do connect. It's true. I got to where the point where the guy who lives far away, the old
The crazy one.
the crazy one, where he like reunites with the Italian guy.
Yeah.
That's where I stopped.
Yeah.
And then they gotta do like am I close to the end?
Nah, I don't think so. No, you still got a little bit.
Yeah.
What's funny is like when you're almost done with the I'd say that the hardest part is when you're almost done with the whole story mode. You actually have an option of killing.
Yeah.
I don't know. You have the option of killing the crazy one, or I forgot though. You have the option of killing like the Italian guy, or you can do a mission where you keep all 3 alive. And I think that one was like the hardest part.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you ever kill one?
Nah. I used to watch YouTube videos on it. Though it was funny.
I did. I always killed the crazy one.
No, I suck at those video games. Bad. I suck at them.
Like the missions and stuff.
Like GTA is there was one, I forgot what it was. It was like a cop game, where it's like tells you what to do next for you to move on. I have no clue how, so I have to go on YouTube. And this happens like in the summer, like when I have nothing to do. So it's like back then it was tougher. Now
I like games with story modes.
yeah, me too. But the thing is, I'll never finish them because, like he says, they're time consuming.
Like I can't really do Call of Duty, but I like zombies. I like Fortnite.
I finished what's it called?
And like
Mafia.
and like sports games, but
I finished Mafia.
Mafia.
Oh, I'm good at sports games, but they have no story mode. Well, I guess they do, but then you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again.
I used to play this game called Devil May Cry when I was a kid. Yeah, they made like 5 of them. Shout out Devil May Cry.
I remember when I was a kid, GameCube had True Life, Streets of LA, whatever.
I never had a GameCube.
I
I always
used
had just a PlayStation.
I never had it either. My friend had it, but I used to love that game, and it never came out in any other console.
You know you can buy like a refurbished like Nintendo 64 and stuff like that.
You could buy a Switch too,
Yeah.
and it has like all the games, right?
No, you gotta get a Steam Deck.
What is that?
Like it's better than like a Switch.
Like, what's the difference?
You can jailbreak it and get like all the old games and every.
My friend has that. My friend jailbreaks it.
They're like $500 or something like that. But it's a handheld device, and you jailbreak
shit.
and get like any game.
And true. That's what he does. That's crazy. I was like, but I've never been like a video game guy like that.
I was in high school.
I remember I had a PSP. I'd play that. I'd play NCAA.
I used to have
all
a
the time.
Game Boy.
Game Boys, yeah. I used to play Pokemon a lot on that.
I had kind of it all. Game Boy, DS's, PSP. Yeah, like a PSP.
And then I remember playing Tony Hawk a lot.
Yeah.
And Tekken.
The Batman games were pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
The Dark Knight or Arkham Knight, whatever.
Mm-hmm. That or what was the one with the was it Sly Cooper or something like that? It was like a fox, and you go around like doing missions.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
and Sparrow the Dragon,
Yeah.
and like Crash Bandicoot. I can't do those games anymore.
Yeah.
I remember when when Crash Bandicoot came back out, and like they refurbished it to like for the new consoles.
Yeah.
I played it. I was like, this game's fucking cheesy. I was like, it's too easy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Zubak, you're horrible. And the Astros couldn't score a run, and they had 2 runners on. Friday's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Get to see the Angels come to town. They're gonna beat the Astros most likely. We're gonna sit behind the bullpen, and I'm gonna couch a home run from Trout. Have you guys heard of the 999 challenge?
999 challenge.
Yeah. So when you go to a ballpark, it's 9 innings, obviously.
9 beers?
9 beers, 9 hot dogs.
No, never.
Wait,
in
it's
my life.
9 beers, 9 hot dogs, and what was the first?
9
thing?
innings.
Well, you
So
just watched the game.
So within the 9 innings, you gotta eat 9 hot dogs and drink 9
I've
beers.
actually I have heard of it. Yeah, I have.
You think I could do it?
That's expensive.
That's very expensive. That's like $500 with the way
Nah, it's
fucking
not that bad.
beers are $20.
Nah, you could get no, not.
Beers, the tall cans are $20.
Well, you gotta get the tall cans.
Yes.
Can't you
Yeah.
just get a couple of beer?
I mean, a couple beer, yeah. Those are probably like $12.
Yeah.
But, and a hot dog.
The hot dogs are probably the cheapest snack.
Hot dogs are probably like $5.
Yeah, like $5-6.
So $17. 9
Still
times.
expensive. No, you're still doing like 100.
Yeah,
some change.
120, something
Yeah.
like that.
100 and some change.
You should make it to where if you do it, you get it free.
So we're gonna start a GoFundMe for Friday. If you guys want to contribute to the 999 challenge, if you can raise at least $200, I will do it.
Not gonna lie, that pizza place we went to was really good.
Spanky's?
Yeah, it's
It
really,
was really good.
Spanky's under here.
I was so full.
Me too.
Oh my god, I was
The
so
thing is,
full.
we ordered too many appetizers.
Yeah, we got fried pickles, meatballs, and chips and queso, and pizza and wings.
Yeah, it was fun. And then we were so close, and you know how when you eat a lot, you're so tired.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to be there no more. But it's like right here, so we just came here and chilled the rest of the night right here. Like, so it was a pretty cool day. And Houston won.
Oh, that was on Saturday?
Yeah, and then dumbasses forget how to play.
Yeah.
I went to Hooters yesterday to save Hooters and
How'd
watch
that
the
go?
game. Well, not great because they lost.
Which one did you go to?
The one we went to.
Oh, was it busy?
No.
That's
Yeah, it was a little busier than when we went because
well,
I guess
yeah,
the game.
yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, pretty much the same. Did we mention Denver stupid? We already said that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is crazy. The Sacramento Kings coach lost his job.
Mm-hmm.
The Denver Nuggets coach lost his job.
Mm-hmm.
But Nico Harrison is his name from Dallas.
Did it?
Nico Harris.
He's the GM though.
I thought the Grizzlies lost.
He hasn't lost his job.
I thought the Grizzlies lost their coach.
What did I
But-
say?
You said the Kings.
He hasn't lost.
Yeah,
a
he
job.
did too though.
He hasn't lost a job because the owners are trying to tank.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy.
Mark Cuban doesn't own the team.
He's a minority holder.
Yeah, he's a minority.
He's a minority.
He sold
owner.
it to some casino owners from Vegas.
What's the point of being a minority owner?
He still has stake and gets to vote.
Yeah, I get that, but why does he want to?
Money.
But that's why he would.
He's already a billionaire. He might as well. But
He
it's
would
probably-
make more
it's probably-
money if
it's
he
probably
sells.
it's probably for his kids.
But he would make more money if he sells. And now
No, I'm saying it's probably for his kids, so they could have money coming in when they're.
if he doesn't have money for his kids, it's like.
No, I'm sure he does, but I'm saying like,
Yeah.
so that's pretty much like their source of revenue. So they're not.
But he has other sources of revenue, like millions of sources of revenue.
He's in the pharmaceutical business now.
And I'm pretty sure that sports teams often more lose money than make money.
Hey, there you go.
Like, especially right now, Dallas the next 7 years is gonna lose money.
Maybe depending on how they go with the draft, they just got Milrow.
No, but if they're because if they're really trying to what you call it, like move to Dallas, they gotta suck for the next 7 years.
Oh, they want to get out of Arlington.
That's the rumor. That they want to move to. I'm sorry, they want to move to Vegas.
Oh, Vegas. Why would you have 2 football teams in Vegas?
No, but they're basketball teams.
Oh, you're talking about the Mavericks. I thought you were talking about the Cowboys.
No, the Mavericks. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So.
I mean, they would
freaking Harden. Dude.
They would get a lot of money just because they're in Vegas, though.
In 7 years, but my point is, Mark Cuban, those 7 years will lose money.
Yeah, that's true.
And I guess in 7 years he'll make more money. But what I'm saying, money is not an issue for Mark Cuban.
No, not
so it's like, and I would get one in the own a team, if you have control over it. Because in other words, all you have now is maybe a box seat and some season tickets. Like it's not that big of a deal, like what you have right now.
Yeah. So
I don't get it. But anyways, the main reason why we're here, UFC. Want to pull up the card? You can put it on that one. UFC 314. Masvidal over. No, who is it?
Volkanovski Lopez.
Volkanovski versus Lopez.
Masvidal. Which one is it?
967. Okay, Diego Lopez versus Volkanovski.
So the first fight on the main card.
Dan Igue's fighting. He's on the prelims. Is he the main event of the prelims?
Yeah, he's fighting Sean Woodson. This card's.
Let's see how early we gotta get here.
Well, I'm not gonna get here till like 10 something.
Oh shit.
Because the other time manager's going to the studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's the main.
Jim Miller's fighting.
Yeah. For Chase Hooper.
That's a good fight. Is that in the prelims?
Yeah.
You said this was the one you're coming to?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay.
I'll be here.
All right,
so Damas is fighting.
That's what time we gotta get here?
Well, the prelims start at 5. The early prelims.
No,
so 7.
I gotta see those.
So I would say to watch
7. Yeah.
To watch the Jim Miller fight, probably 7:30.
Jim Miller's fighting? Oh yeah, he is fighting.
He's fighting Chase Hooper. It's a good fight.
So
it is a good fight.
But look, so the first main card fight is Nikita Krylov versus Dominic Reyes.
That's the first prelim fight?
That's the first main card.
Oh, okay. So what's the main event of the prelims?
Dan Ige.
And before Dan Ige is?
Man, they should have put that one on the main card.
And Jan Janan and Verna and
damn, so we do gotta get here around.
That one chick with
7, yeah.
7?
Damn.
And then Jim Miller.
What time does the prelims start? Those prelims.
6.
7.
Oh, 7. So okay.
Main card at 9.
7:30ish.
So
yeah, 7:30ish.
But yeah, so the first fight for the main card. Let's see. Nikita is on a 3-fight win streak.
Okay,
so I'll
3-fight
finish.
Win streak.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start. The first fight of the main event is Nikita Krylov
and Dominic Reyes.
Isn't this the WrestleMania day also?
No. WrestleMania is next 2 weeks.
Or is this the day that the playoffs start?
WrestleMania is the 26th. No, that's next week.
Oh, that's next week.
Yeah.
Oh, WrestleMania is next week.
Next weekend, yeah.
And WrestleMania and the playoffs start on the same day.
No, WrestleMania is the following weekend.
That was on the 19th.
WrestleMania?
The 19th and 20th.
We'll have to look that up.
Okay. Okay. So the first fight of the prelims is.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Okay, we're looking up WrestleMania.
Yeah,
right now.
Pornhub open.
Pornhub, what's that?
Why is it incognito, bro?
I plead the 5th.
Yeah, 19th and 20th.
Okay, so yeah, that's next weekend.
Okay, but keep it open. When do the play-ins start? NBA play-ins.
It wouldn't be next week during the week?
I think it'll be during the week, yeah. NBA play-in. April 13th.
April 5th, yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday.
So it's April 13th, 15th, and 16th.
No, 15th and 16th.
It's 15, 15, 16.
Oh, it's 15, 15, 16. Okay.
So, yeah, that's next week.
And when do the playoffs start? NBA playoffs.
Like the week after. 19. Oh,
19th.
19th.
So same weekend, next weekend.
April 19th. So next weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so next weekend.
Okay.
Some stuff planned. I guess Luis and CE better be here for that.
And then, damn. Dominic Reyes is on a 2-fight win streak. 2
Really?
out of his last 5, all knockouts.
He beat Anthony Smith by knockout?
Yeah, that's weird. That's that dumb fight where, well, I don't know what Anthony Smith was going through, but he was like letting himself get hit.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen him do that a lot of times.
Yeah, a whole lot.
Like, he's
Yeah.
always going through things.
Wait, who did Krylov beat? He beat
Span,
Right.
Oh, damn, he
Ozdemir,
has some
and
good wins.
Gustafsson.
Oh, Zamir Gustafson. Yeah, they are good wins.
But he hasn't fought in 2
Yo,
years.
Paul Craig's beating everybody. Why? I'm telling you, Paul Craig should fight Pereira.
All right. I'm going to go Dominic Reyes.
Nah, I'm going Krylov.
I'm going to go Reyes just because that dude hasn't fought in 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm going with Krylov.
Okay.
Price Mitchell?
So, yeah, Bryce Mitchell,
Ooh.
John Silva.
I think God is gonna punish Bryce Mitchell.
I think John Silva's going to punish Bryce Mitchell.
Yo, that too.
I think he's gonna knock out Bryce Mitchell.
Cause and it's hey, check. Is there any way to check if John Silva has any type of Jew in him?
Bryce Mitchell?
Jew?
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
like...
if John Silva is any type of Jewish,
He's Brazilian.
but Brazilian people can't be Jewish.
I don't know.
You Google that, can Brazilian people be Jewish? Cause it would be like
I don't think he is.
it'll be a nice type of justice for him
What
to
are
be
Brazilians
Jewish.
usually?
No. Brazilian.
No.
They speak.
Like...
They speak Portuguese mostly.
What's your
like
question?
religion.
Christian.
Christian or Catholic?
Isn't Catholic Christian?
Catholics, its own religion.
Catholic's not a religion?
I said it's its own religion.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it is.
They believe in like all the saints and stuff like that.
Christians don't?
No.
What do Christians believe in?
Jesus.
So do Catholics.
And God. Yeah, but they believe in also the saints and stuff like.
Oh,
They
the
have-
difference is just
They
the
have
saints.
different. They have different rules and stuff like that.
Yeah. I've been to a Christian church. It's weird.
Yeah, I got John Silva or John Silva.
Jean Silva.
Okay.
Easy.
Who you say you have? Silva.
Yeah, I got John Silva. I think
After
it's-
that is Jair Rodriguez welcoming.
Okay,
Patricio
this one's
Pitbull.
gonna get a deep dive. You've seen Patricio Pitbull?
Not in fight. I seen like I think I made like a highlight of him beating.
Can you go to his is that
Oh,
his?
he lost
Yeah.
to Sergio Pettis.
Mhm.
That's by
When was this? In 2023.
That was at 135, I think.
Mhm. He had
I
two-
get
yeah, he had
confused
two
because he
But
has a
beat-
brother, right?
Yeah.
like twins now.
So he's lost to Sergio Pettis at 135, but he beat Chandler at 155, I think.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, because he had two belts.
He beat Chandler at 55.
Yeah. So
He had
lost
to
at-
get the belt. And that's when Chandler left. I want to say.
Yo, so he beat Chandler back then though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check what year he beat Chandler.
It's crazy to go down 2 divisions.
I think he's always been a 45er though.
Yeah, 2019.
Michael Chandler. He beat Michael Chandler. Damn, but he
He
knocked
beat-
him out.
He lost to AJ McKee and beat AJ
in the
McKee.
first round.
Oh, so that is him. Cause that's the fight I watched from him against McKee.
Yeah, he's had the belt for a while.
He fights a lot to me like Michael Chandler. Maybe a little bit more technical than Michael Chandler.
Yeah. I got Yair.
I think I got Pitbull.
I think Yair by submission.
I got Pitbull too, I think.
No, yeah, I got Pitbull by knockout.
Knockout. I got.
Ooh, no, but I forgot he's Mexican.
No, I got him by like ground and pound. TK.
He's been knocked out. Yeah.
TKO. We'll go TKO.
Yeah, but Yair, he has.
Okay,
Let me see. Can you go to his?
Well, some badass dudes though.
Ortega, Volkanovski, Emmett, Ortega, Holloway, Jeremy Stevens.
None of his
Jeremy
knockouts are
Stevens.
real though. Like
The one
Like
against
the ones he lost.
the one
Yeah,
against
the one he
Chan
lost.
Sung Young
Yeah.
was.
The ones against Korean Zombie was pretty real.
no, but he won that one.
Yeah. Now the ones that he got like finished. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like TKO.
Like the Volkanovski is not a real knockout.
That was just because he was getting beat up.
Yeah, it's like,
I
Oh,
got
look, but he did get knocked out early in his career.
but we don't know how that was. It could have been the same as Volkanovski.
No, but it says KO.
Oh shit! It says
Oh, wait.
No, it says TKO.
no this one here, Edgar Juarez, KO,
Where?
right here.
Oh, he
but
won
then
that.
Won that.
Oh yeah.
Mm. Look if Edgar
TKO,
Juarez
doctor
is
stoppage. You said
Mexican.
you said what?
Look if that dude Edgar Juarez is Mexican.
So to prove your theory wrong. That's all it says.
Edgar refuses. I mean,
He
ES,
got, yeah.
ESPN refuses to let my theory go.
But yeah, I got Yair.
I got Pitbull. I just think.
Yeah, I think I got Pitbull.
I think honestly, I think this is. It's not just a skill issue. To me, it's a timing issue. It's like, do you remember when? Who do you think is better, Dan Hooker or Michael Chandler?
Yeah,
Dan Hooker. But when Michael Chandler beat Dan Hooker, it was also like a timing thing. And you know what I mean? Dan Hooker had just come off of that fight versus Dustin Poirier. That definitely took some time off his career. And I think Yair Rodriguez is in a similar situation. Like he just came off of 2 losses, pretty bad losses. And it's like, I don't think, and this guy's coming like motivated, first time in the UFC. He's definitely good.
He's old though.
But so is Jair.
I don't think he's as old as this dude though.
Yeah.
I think Jair's actually like 30 or 31. 32.
Damn. Really?
Jair's 32.
Oh,
Yair.
damn, he's young.
Yeah.
The UFC makes you old, man. Like, because you're
Yair-
fighting the best
Yeah,
of the best every time.
Yair's 32.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Patricio's 37.
Yeah. It's got a good fight. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I'm going with Pitbull.
All right. Michael Chandler and Paddy Pimblett for the co-main.
5 rounds.
5?
I got Paddy.
How do you? It
Paddy.
says it's 5?
It's 5, yeah.
Yeah, I got Paddy by submission.
I got Paddy too.
How?
Probably like, I want to say TKO.
It's hard to knock out Chandler.
It's harder to sub him.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I don't think you're subbing him. The only way to beat him. Here's the thing. This fight is the fact that it's 5 rounds, it helps Michael Chandler a lot.
You think so?
I think so.
He has more of a gas tank.
I don't think he has more of a gas tank. I just think he's been in wars before.
Mm-hmm.
Paddy Pimblett has never been in one.
Yeah.
And the time he's been like a little against the oh God, so lucky. The times that he's been like, like tested a little bit, he hasn't looked good.
Yeah.
And it's like and I don't think he can exchange with Chandler. If you can if
I see that because he did look very bad. Not bad. He looked very off against Tony Ferguson.
he looked off against
Because
Ferguson.
Tony Ferguson was giving him
Can you go on his
somewhat of a
record,
battle.
please?
Paddy?
Yes. There's a fight there that he won that I think he lost.
The Jared Gordon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is Jared Gordon. That fight, he couldn't bring him down. He couldn't take him down. And I feel like he lost that fight. So, go through his. Let's go from Jordan Levitt.
That's the one that is low key gay but won't come out.
Submission. The decision. Jared Gordon and Tony Ferguson. King Green. I'm sorry. None of those guys are at the level of Michael Chandler. Now go to
He had to beat King Green to get in the rankings.
Go to Michael Chandler's freaking resume. He looks like the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's true. Because he was thrown to the wolves.
Exactly. It looks like the Hall of Fame, so it's different.
Sheesh.
Oliveira, Poirier, Ferguson, Gaethje, Oliveira, Dan Hooker.
Benson Henderson.
Yes.
keep going and you'll
Sidney
fight
Alba,
more.
Patricio
Yeah,
Pitbull.
it's crazy. So Eddie Alvarez is there somewhere.
He fought Patricio and
Twice.
Patricky.
Yeah,
He fought both the brothers.
Benson Henderson's there twice. Eddie Alvarez is there twice. Like,
Will Brooks.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And to me, is like, if it was skill for skill, I'm going Paddy.
I'm going with Paddy because age.
Yeah.
I think his age is gonna come to an advantage.
If he gets old, Michael
Chandler's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Like, so I think that's gonna affect him.
Okay.
He hasn't fought in a while.
he didn't look old versus Oliveira.
Well, not
I
a
mean,
while.
but he did
But
get almost controlled on the ground that whole fight.
what was
I mean,
it?
it was Oliveira.
When was
but-
the last time Paddy fought? Was it more recent than?
It's King
Oh no.
Green.
Okay, so yeah, he's fought more. Chandler's fought more recent, but
But Chandler hasn't taken that long. He just lost to Oliveira.
he was in a
But again, he's probably the second best guy in the division.
valid.
Second best guy in the division. And let's be honest, he won that fifth round.
But he just that's what I'm saying. He just came off 2 wars. Like
Because none of us think Michael Chandler is a championship material. I mean, championship level.
No.
We all agree that Charles Oliveira
This
is,
is an all money
right?
fight. Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
fact that he almost pulled out that thing in the fifth round is like, that's kind of why I give him the edge. Because to me, this is the perfect test for Paddy Pimblett. It's
I think Pimblett catches him, drops him, and then just gets on top, pause, and submits him.
I think it's like I'm gonna use your point on the pitbull. I think Chandler's coming off 2 losses.
Two wars.
Paddy's got all this momentum.
But here's my point. It's not the losses. Where Michael Chandler's loss is bad, though. The thing about Yair Rodriguez, his losses were bad.
Yeah.
Michael Chandler's losses, one was so long ago. We don't even remember. Which one was it again? Poirier?
He got fucked up in that fight.
He should have won that fight.
And before that, it was the Ferguson fight
Like,
where he started
Where he
Ferguson's
won that-
downfall.
like-
True downfall.
he takes damage in all his fights,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, like, he is like the opposite of Oliveira. Oliveira's always losing the fight, and then he wins it.
Yeah.
Michael Chandler's always winning the fight,
Or in it.
and then he loses it.
Yeah.
And,
Because he does stupid shit.
yeah, it's true.
And I'm saying that's what's going to get him caught.
It's
And
like-
Pimlett's just going to end up submitting him.
But my thing is, going back to your submission thing, Charles Oliveira was on his back for 5 rounds and couldn't finish him. That's saying
Poirier
something,
finished him.
huh?
Poirier finished him. Something.
Yeah, that's really astonishing. I don't know how, but
And Oliveira knocked him out, and
Yeah.
Gaethje couldn't.
right, he's like flipped.
He needs to make up his
That's
mind.
that's why I think Paddy's going to submit him.
I'm a right with Chandler.
I'm gonna go Paddy.
Yeah, I'm a
And
right
Paddy's
with
gonna be a
Chandler.
lot bigger than him.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
You think so?
Bro, he walks around at like 180.
Nah, but Michael Chandler's big.
Yeah, he'd be short.
Yeah, he's short.
And for the main event, Alexander the Great, Volkanovski, and Diego Lopes.
Another good fight. What I like
I don't know
about
who to
this,
take because I like both fighters.
honestly,
I got Lopez.
it's 4 fights back to back.
Realistically, I think Lopez is going to win, but I would love to see fucking Volkanovski get the belt back.
Here's one. I think he's looked closer to looking old than Lopez. Something that we didn't mention about Chandler.
Lopez is 30.
Chandler, those 2 years he took off by accident waiting for Conor,
Yeah.
helped him a lot.
Yeah.
He didn't take a lot of damage in the Oliveira fight,
Yeah.
so that helped him a lot. Like, that helps you rejuvenate himself. And the dude's a monster athlete. That year off the Volkanovski's taking off could make a big difference, cause
No, he's been doing his cooking show.
but that year's like the
Him
fact,
having daughters.
cause
I know he's so
I
sad.
think Volkanovski suffered a little bit of what Adesanya suffered. I don't care who you are. You, especially when you're getting older, you can't be fighting 3-4 times a year.
Yeah. Unless you're, what's his name? Trailblaze.
Holland.
Yeah,
Holland?
Kevin Holland.
Well, you can fight you can fight every 2 weeks if you're gonna lose.
And he won his last fight.
But I'm saying is, like, if you want to win,
He won his last fight.
but if you want to win, you shouldn't be fighting that
No, he
often.
don't- but when he loses, he doesn't take damage. He just gets submitted.
True. But my point is, like, if you want to compete and win, I don't think you should be fighting every.
Yeah.
And Adesanya and Volkanovski kind of ran into the same trap where they were just.
Volk was just taking fights.
But it's not even. People say, "Oh, but he didn't take damage in this fight." So he went through a whole camp. He had a weight cut. Like, that is what beats you.
Especially when you get
Yeah,
over that
the
weight
fight
cut.
is one night. It don't matter how bad it is. It's
Yeah,
just
it's-
one night.
Yeah, it's the whole camp.
It's the whole camp, right? That you're probably getting rocked in those camps. Like, you're getting you may get hit extra hard. Like, the weight cut itself is like, you don't want to do too many of those back to back. It's like, and now Diego Lopes, this is a good fight. I don't know. I'm not really ever 50-50 on fights. I'm 50-50 on this fight.
Yeah.
I am 50-50 on this
Yeah,
fight.
you can never count out Volk, really.
But I'm with Isaiah. I think Diego Lopes is just better right now.
Yeah. I think if Diego Lopes takes this belt, he probably does a couple and then tries to go up to 145.
155?
Or 155, yeah.
I don't think they'll let him.
You don't think so?
They didn't let Taporia. He had to relinquish it.
Yeah.
Oh,
No. Taporia wanted to relinquish it.
that's what he says. I don't believe him.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I don't believe him. It's like pay-per-view points, but
We're not gonna give you the double champ fight.
yeah, there is no need.
I think they'd give Diego Lopes a double champ fight.
Yeah, I don't think so. They didn't give it to Taporia.
No, they'll probably make him fight that Russian dude.
Yeah, he's got to fight the Russian. That division's pretty stacked. So it's
And they
like,
just signed Aaron Pico.
I don't think he's that good.
I think he's
Where's he
but
from?
his hands are nasty.
Where's he from?
He's from Bellator.
Oh, okay.
He's American. And Aaron Pico's been around a while. I don't know, man. Diego Lopes. The thing is, where can Volkanovski win? Let's try to figure that out. Wait,
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to outbox Lopez.
he can outstrike him.
Yeah,
The
but-
thing is, Diego Lopes could probably take.
it's only a 1-inch reach advantage for Lopez.
See him tiring out Lopez, maybe.
Yeah,
The-
that's
the
a
height-
possibility.
The size advantage.
But he's used to that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He's done it his whole career. Like,
Yeah.
what he did against Max Holloway was a masterpiece. And Max Holloway is a way better boxer than Diego Lopes.
Oh yeah.
So it's like he can definitely outstrike him. The thing is that what Max Holloway didn't have that Diego Lopes does have is the grappling.
Yeah, but I don't see Lopez submitting Volkanovski.
No, Lopez likes.
It's weird. I actually feel like I see there's more ways for Volkanovski to win this fight, but I still favor Lopez.
Really? Where?
Because what ways do you see Lopez being able to win the fight? Either submitting him, which I don't even think
He's gonna have to knock him out.
or knock him out. I think.
Well, to me, submission and control are kind of like, he doesn't have to like end him, right? He
But you
can.
think he could take him down and control him on the ground?
I think he could.
I don't know.
You think
Volk's
Lopez
a
could do that to
strong-
Volkanovski?
I think he could.
Really?
Yes, I think he could.
You think he could do that and Islam Makhachev couldn't?
Well, Makhachev kind of did.
At
The
times?
later
At
rounds,
times,
yeah.
you know what I mean? I said Makhachev did. Like, I'm not one of those people that believe that Makhachev lost the first
Me
fight.
neither.
So, it's like Makhachev did control Volkanovski. He couldn't end him. Now, also, Diego Lopez is, by trade, his martial art is jiu-jitsu,
Mhm.
which is not Makhachev's.
Mm.
So, as good as Makhachev is, I'm not saying, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think he has to end Volkanovski. It's can he win 2.5 rounds, and on the ground,
Yeah.
and I think he can by
But
controlling
if it gets to the 4th and 5th round,
We've never seen Lopez never went. That
yeah,
I
he
think.
has a couple times.
Not in the UFC.
With Dan Ige.
That was 3 rounds.
No,
Oh, it was
three
only
rounds.
3 rounds?
That I'm with you. Wait, I was completely with you on the tiring him out. We've never seen him,
Yeah.
and I feel like he did slow down
And
a little
Volkanovski
bit.
doesn't get tired.
And I feel like he slowed down a little bit in the Brian Ortega fight.
He did.
That was in a 5-rounder?
No,
Oh, that's right.
Was it?
It was a.
It's 3.
It was 3. And the but people, I heard some say like Volkanovski did this to Ortega. Like Ortega couldn't stand with Volkanovski.
Mhm.
Diego Lopes is a way better striker than Ortega.
Mm-hmm.
And Ortega that almost finished Volkanovski.
Twice.
could do nothing with this guy on the ground.
Yeah.
So there's where it's like, I think the ground advantage does go to Lopez. Still not having to finish him.
So you're saying Diego Lopez has better jiu-jitsu than Ortega?
I don't think it has to be better, but it's around there. Like, I don't think it has to be better. Because I think Ortega's jiu-jitsu is better than Volkanovski. It just didn't make a difference. Like, my thing is, the stand-up is going to be the key to the fight.
It will.
Yeah, so it's like, because Volkanovski to me did not look bad against Topuria.
He just got caught.
He won the first round, in my opinion, quite easily. So it's like, can Diego Lopez take him down is the first biggest question. Can Diego Lopez actually make it can he touch him on the stand-up? If those two answers are yes, then I think Diego Lopez wins. If those two answers are no, then I think Volkanovski wins.
They got Volk as the favorite. Slightly.
That's interesting.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's a slight favorite.
It's like, to me, this is the definition of a pick'em fight.
Yeah.
I like this card because, again, the Yair Rodriguez versus Pitbull, I picked one because that's what we're doing. But I didn't know.
Yeah.
Michael Chandler versus Paddy, I don't know. This one, I don't know. What was the one before? Or the Bryce Mitchell?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't know there either.
Yeah, it's not completely given. That's not a given.
The other one is I don't think Dominic Reyes be. I think Dominic Reyes. But this card is really good. I'm going with. I want to go Volkanovski for some reason.
I would like to see Volkanovski win.
Lopez.
But I think
I don't know why I'm just leaning Lopez.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see Volk win, but something says Lopez wins.
Damn. Yeah, I'm going Lopez. All right. Isaiah and myself will be here most of the night. Bruno will join us in the middle of the main card.
I'll probably be here by the time Yair fights. Hopefully, I get to see some of the Silva fight because he's a fighting nerd. I like watching anyone from that camp fight.
So we'll be here on TikTok. We're live on TikTok right now. We'll be saving Hooters with Wingstop.
Yes.
And pizza. And beer and brownies.
And maybe some Oreos.
Maybe some more. No, take the maybe out of it. Yo, shout out to the Rockets. Y'all saw what the Rockets did to Steph Curry?
Mm-mm.
He had like -3 points.
How do you have negative points?
I don't know. He shot a 3 in his own basket. Yo, we beat the Warriors in San Francisco.
Did we beat the Thunder too?
Yes, back to back. Book it right now. We going for the title.
Can you win a 7-game series?
Man, we always gotta ruin stuff. Pessimism.
Can you win a 7-game series?
And I don't like that we're not. I don't like that we're not talking shit about like Bronny anymore. Like, people acting like he died.
You will when he's in the playoffs.
You think they'll let him in the?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Bro, LeBron's gonna have his son in the playoffs with him.
If I'm JJ Redick, I'm like, you know what? I'm putting my foot down. They'll probably fire him on the spot.
On the spot. LeBron will be the one to tell him.
They'll give the job to the Denver coach. But shout out to the Rockets, bro. And you know, they put a graphic. We're number 1 in technicals. We're number 1 in coaches technicals. We're number 1 in fouls. We're number 1 in ejections. We're number 1 in disqualifications.
The Rockets are?
Yeah.
You're number 1 in everything that
doesn't
count.
In other words, we're number 1. That's all I took from that graphic.
All the shit that doesn't matter.
Well, if it didn't matter, why did they put it on the graphic?
Just to talk shit.
Like, look, graphics right there. Graphics matter.
It's just something to put on the screen.
Graphics matter, and they put it. We're number 1.
Get something for people to be like, hey, look at that.
And Ime Udoka got in a fight with Steph Curry.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that, going at him. And he had a badass quote. He was like, that's how you know when we got him. When they get pissed and start bitching about things, pick it up, like annoy him some more. I like our coach, man. I like our coach. Like,
But can you beat him in a 7-game series?
look, I don't know why we always get irrelevant questions.
That's very relevant.
You're right. Be who? The Warriors?
Anybody.
Probably
Can you
not.
win a 7-game
The Clippers,
series?
maybe.
I
The
doubt
Clippers?
Yeah, we could beat the Clippers.
I think we could beat the Grizzlies.
I think we could beat the Grizzlies. The Clippers and the Grizzlies.
that. You're not beating the Clippers in a 7-game series.
Yes, we are. Harden chokes. And then Harden can't score in Houston. He never did when he played with us.
It's not just Harden you got to worry about.
Yeah, but Kawhi can't do it on his own.
He's done it before.
Not on his own win.
Toronto?
He was not on his own. He had a good team in Toronto. A very good team.
Like KD.
And everybody in the Warriors decided to tear their Achilles.
That is true. Everyone was.
Not only did he get help from his team, he got help from the other team.
Yeah.
So he did not do it on his own. He's never done it on his own. And no, this is not me talking shit. This is not hyperbole. Amen Thompson, that dude is a freak of nature. That dude is a freak of nature. Number one.
Number one. Okay.
He is so athletic, and he can't shoot outside of 3 feet. But doesn't matter. He's like Giannis. No lie, he's like Giannis.
Can't shoot the ball, but he can.
He can't shoot, but nobody can stop him. He is so like athletic. There was one, no lie, he fell, like he tripped somehow. I don't know who had the ball. Jimmy Butler had the ball. Jimmy Butler shoots. The guy's on the ground. From there, he jumps and blocks it. I'm telling you.
Is this guy Superman?
That's what he looks like. The guy is crazy. I'm telling you, if he learns how to shoot, we got the best player in the game. He just got to learn how to shoot. It's crazy to me that a basketball player can't shoot. It's like you work at T-Mobile and don't know how to sell a cell phone.
Some guys can't shoot the ball.
Then how are you a professional? Like,
He does everything else.
oh my God, he's a professional basketball player and can't shoot the ball.
Maybe that guy from U of H could teach him.
Oh my God, that's it. And there's a guy in U of H, he's like a 10-year senior, and they still lost to Cooper Flag. Oh no, they beat Cooper Flag.
Lost to Florida though.
Lost to that Clayton dude.
Who is that? Is he going to the NBA?
Yeah.
Is he a freshman? I thought only freshmen went to NBA.
I don't think so. I don't think he's a freshman.
U of H never gets NBA players.
They do.
Because they only have like seniors.
So you can still go to the NBA.
They do, but they go for like 3 months and then they cut them.
Didn't was Elijah one not from UH?
Yeah, that's like 1933.
You said never.
No, there's a couple
Yeah,
guys from
right. But I mean, like, nah.
There's a couple guys in the league.
Clyde
right now from
Drexler, too.
Houston.
Hmm?
There's a couple guys in the league right now from Houston.
Bench warmers.
Let's see what the Google
Bench
says.
warmers, they don't even let them off the bus. They're like practice squad. Freaking Astros can't score on anybody. It's like soccer game, 0-0. Elsek won the state championship.
Really? How many times have they won the state championship?
4 now, I think.
4?
All after I left. It's like they decided to win after I left.
Oh, you never won one?
Never.
Yeah, you did.
Punk asses. I should be happy for them. I'm not. Anyways, we're heading to our weekly meeting.
Yeah, bench warmers.
Who are they?
Jerace Walker and Marcus Sasser.
Man, those names don't even seem real. They're like you just made them up to prove a point.
Google AI just yeah. Here's some names.
Hey, Craig, what's some names that sound like could be an NBA?
Yeah.
Oh man. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please follow our TikTok, follow our Instagram. You wanna plug your TikTok and Instagram so they can follow you?
Yeah. It's different. We might just have to put it in the description.
Okay. You wanna plug yours?
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever the fuck you call it. MySpace, like AIM. TikTok at Bruno, UKNOBRUNO.
I'm not gonna lie, I loved MySpace back in the day.
Really?
No. Oh, you weren't alive for it, huh?
Nah.
You had MySpace?
Of course.
That thing was badass.
Of course.
top
I don't even
5.
have a Facebook or
My
Twitter.
MySpace is where you learned how to code. You can like make up backgrounds that you wanted, put music
Oh,
on
true.
your profile.
Like you would make your own little profile. You'll make a top 5 or top 8 or whatever.
I remember on my profile I had the movie Friday on it, like the whole movie.
I had like a whole bunch of highlights. Yeah, you could. I had a whole bunch of highlights of like Colombia winning games, and it was crazy.
My background was Bape. Shout out Bape. And then
But it's still up, right?
yeah, it's
But it's different now.
It's basically
Yeah.
like a music platform, pretty much.
It's different now. I actually I don't remember my info though, cause years ago I tried to log back in to
I'm pretty
see
sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I still remember.
if my profile was still there, but I couldn't remember it like at all. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Peace.